Hello everyone. Good morning. Today, our group is going to present the topic merge sort. Here, we will talk about the history of the merge sort, intro, and many other things. Merge sort is an important and efficient sorting algorithm that is widely used in computer science. In our group, members are Prateek Kumar, Aditya, and Revan. Now, let's talk somewhat about the history of the Mercer. Mercer was created in 1945 by John von Neumann, who is one of the important figures in the history of computing. He developed this algorithm based on divide and conquer algorithm. This idea was to break a big problem into smaller parts and solve each part, then combine the result. This concept became the foundation of the modern algorithm and Mercer, one of the earliest and most successful examples. Now, let's talk somewhat about the Mercer. Mercer follows the rule of divide and conquer. This means when we have large unsorted list, the algorithm first divide it into smaller part. After dividing, it sort the smaller part individually, which become much easier compared to sorting the entire list at once. Finally, all the sorted sublists are merged together to form one single sorted list. This makes merge sort very special and efficient, stable, useful for sorting large data sets. Because of this advantage, merge sort is commonly used in the real world applications such as database, search engine, and file system. Now, my friend Aditya will continue from here.
Okay, so I'm going to say about the pseudocode and explanation of merge sort. So as you can see here, merge sort is basically the it follows the divide and conquer approach. So what merge sort basically does is that it first takes an array, divides it into halves, and then finally when it becomes single elements, it finally combines and then finally becomes into a one sorted array. So I'm going to solve this and explain this problem in two halves. One is the dividing method and the other is conquering method. So first, let me explain how the dividing works. So here, as we can see, we have two functions over here in the pseudocode. First is the merge sort function and other is the merge function. So merge sort function basically does the splitting or the dividing, and merge function basically does the combining. So as we can see here, merge sort and the parameters are array, low and high. And if a low is greater or equal to high, then return. This is called the base case of the function. And this basically says that this case is impossible and we have to return as soon as we get this case. And then mid is equal to low plus high by 2. We are finding the midpoint of the array. And then finally, we are dividing the array from low to mid and then mid plus 1 to high. So we basically get two arrays then from here. And then we do merge both the arrays using the merge function here. So I'm going to explain how exactly this works now. First, after we divide and get each and every single element, then we compare which is more smaller. Like for example, 8 and 12, 8, 12, 3, 9. We see which of them is smaller. And for example, let's take 8 and 3. We're going to put like arrays or like pointers over on 8 and 3 and then see which is smaller. And then we put it in a temporary list. Like for example, in this case, we find that 3 is smaller than 8. So we put 3 over here and then next, the pointer will go to 9. We compare 9 and 8, and 8 is smaller, so that goes next. Then pointer goes to 12, then 12 and 9, and so on. We keep doing that until the entire list is sorted. And finally, after the temporary list is created, we put all the temporary list into the array. Now, let me show how the conquering method works. So as we can see here, the merge function basically says that we create a temporary list over here and then we put a left pointer to the low and the right pointer to the mid plus one. And while the left pointer is less than or equal to mid and right pointer is less than or equal to high, that means that the pointer hasn't reached the end yet. We have to compare and see which of them is smaller. And if while comparing a few pointers are left behind, we can directly put all the remaining leftover elements directly into the array. That is the basically these both while loops. And the last for loop basically says that all the remaining elements in the array are all the remaining elements in the temporary list are put into the array. So that is the basic explanation of the merge sort loop. Thank you.
Let me give some real life applications. Better, let me explain this by showing all the e-commerce file system management and database analytics and inversion of counting using our fully functional website which we have created. So this is the website which we have developed. This is our Matsort project, which is a shopping grocery store which we have focused on fresh groceries. So these are the shopping items which we have listed. Now we can sort all these based on their price, sorted by their price successfully. And now we can observe that these are all sorted based on their price, which we have used Matsort to sort all these. Now let's sort by their name. Successfully sorted alphabetically, we can see here. And now all these got sorted based on alphabetical order. We have assigned ASCII values for each starting alphabet, and all these got sorted based on a mud sort. Now let's see admin portal where we can add a new product, and we can even edit and delete all the products which are mentioned in the shop. Now let's add some random product like a sunflower oil around a price of 180 rupees, and we need to insert the image. We can directly take it from the browser. We need to copy the link address and paste here. So now the product is added successfully, which we can observe here, sunflower oil. And we can even see this in our shop option as well, sunflower oil. And now we can add this to our cart. Added tomato ketchup successfully to the cart. And now cart, we can even check out successfully. So successfully checked out. This is how we build a fully functional website. Now let us go to back to our presentation. This sunflower oil. So now let us go back to our presentation, and let me now explain the advantages and disadvantages of merge sorter. Coming to advantages, this is a stable sorting algorithm which always gives a guarantee of WOF and login time complexity. Unlike other